let's discuss 3 reasons why being nice at work might not be the best idea and what you can do instead. I'd like to point out first the distinction between nice and kind, right? So being nice is not the same thing as being kind. When people are nice to one another, there tends to be a bit of a veneer. The actions that encapsulate niceness are performative, exchanging polite conversation, friendly pleasantries, nice social interactions. It's a performance. It's for show. And if the boat were to be rocked and conflict were to arise, then gone are those niceties and pleasantries, because nice isn't kind. So instead, as a leader or manager or employer who is directly responsible for setting the workplace tone and establishing culture, focus on breeding kindness. All right, for the next point, niceness and groupthink. People who are nice are generally people who seek to be liked. They seek external validation and want to be thought well of. Nice people place a lot of emphasis on other people's opinions of them. They also want to be part of the in crowd and blend right in. Why is this an issue? Well, when it comes time to important decision making and the team has come together to decide on the best viable solution, there might be issues with groupthink. Nice people often don't want to voice their opinion if it's a dissenting one. If they are going to disagree with the person making the decision, then why should I speak up? Is the sort of mentality behind that. But that is going to be an issue, and that will perpetuate groupthink, right? This is part and parcel why groupthink occurs in these kinds of situations. So instead, we want to focus on being kind, because kind people stand up for themselves. They come to the table with solutions. They come with a problem-solving mentality and not really focusing on trying to be liked by everyone or trying to have their opinions be liked by everyone. So it's really important to distinguish between kind and nice. And what we're really aiming for is being kind. And the last point here is positioning oneself as prey. And that's what happens when someone is too nice. So I'm not sure if you've come across this in your own experience, in your personal life or your professional life, but people who are often too nice end up positioning themselves as prey. And this is not intentional on their part, right? People don't go into social settings, professional contexts with the idea that they're going to be preyed upon. So it ends up happening over time when someone is too nice, right? Nice people who are too afraid of rocking the boat and not wanting to step on anyone's toes, they actually end up getting stepped on more often than the people who are kind and looking for, like I said, problem solving. If someone is preoccupied with pleasing people and sort of considered to be a pushover, and they're just really cultivating the good graces of others regardless of the cost, ultimately, they're establishing themselves as prey. If someone is overly nice, they are going to be taken advantage of. Nice people might not stand up to someone. They might not speak their mind or prevent bad decisions from being made. And when someone doesn't stand up for themselves because they don't want to offend anyone else in the room or any other people involved, they're trying to preserve their persona of being nice and well-liked by everyone. Well, what they're actually doing is signaling to others that they are prey. Right. So instead of focusing on being nice and being liked by everyone, because the reality is we can't be liked by everyone regardless of how we try, we really want to focus on choosing kindness. Focus on being kind. Be in charge of your social interactions. Be in charge of your emotions and your communication. Present yourself well and do it in a kind way. But that doesn't mean not standing up for yourself. That doesn't mean not voicing your opinions, particularly the dissenting ones. right? Kind people can stand up for themselves and they can do it in a polite and respectful way, but they stand their ground. They're assertive. They can assert themselves. Kind people don't search for social approval. They don't search for external validation. They're not particularly interested in other people's opinions of them. Why? Because they're too busy doing their job. They're too busy chasing their dreams. They're too busy showing up. And above all, kind people are the people who are able to be authentic. They are presenting themselves in an authentic way. And we know that if we show up as our true, most authentic selves, then we'll have better social interactions and we'll have better work and business outcomes. All right, Explearners, that's it for me today. If you like this lesson, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you prefer to listen to this lesson, then check out our podcast. You can download them wherever you listen to your podcast, and you can also find it on our blog at explearning.co/blog. And if you'd like to help our channel continue to grow, then feel free to share this lesson with anyone who'd like to improve their communication and public speaking skills. All right, that's it for me today. I will see you in the next one. Happy exploring, everyone.